Hey there, folks. In the valleys, we got just about all rain yesterday. If it briefly changed over to snow, it didn't really stick. Different story in the hills. This is Lake Desolation in the high terrain west of Saratoga Springs, and you can see they got a fresh bit of snow out there from the backside of that system. Roads, well, you can see the pavement. Well, they're not perfectly cleared. There are some coatings out there, so just drive slow in the high terrain. This is an animation of the radar last night as the system was beginning to change to snow in the hills and mountains. You'll notice, though, it never really completed that transition in Albany before the moisture shut off and we went mostly dry overnight. So now we're going to switch the radar. This is what we're currently seeing. A few flurries in Rensselaer and northern Berkshire counties, but more so, steady lake effect snow coming on in from the west, impacting parts of the Mohawk Valley and the southern Adirondacks. Between Herkimer and Little Falls in Ohio, up to Arietta, down to Amsterdam, you all have got a little bit of flurry activity. So again, most of this is in central Herkimer and Fulton counties. Yesterday did bring a fair amount of rain. Most rivers, creeks, and streams are looking okay, but we do have a couple spots in yellow action stage where the river is close to flooding, and then minor flood stage up in Washington County, the Medowee River in Granville. We'll be keeping an eye on that. That is rising up towards its banks. So again, all that rain did cause some issues, but for the most part, we're looking okay this morning. Now, we're above freezing in and around Albany, Schenectady, Clifton Park, Scotticoke, and Troy, so you don't necessarily need to worry about slick or slippery or icy spots. But some spots over here, look, Pittsfield down to 32, Peru, Massachusetts at 28, 24 at Stamford, 30 at Rensselaerville. Well, they likely saw a little snow to wrap things up yesterday, but also anything that was damp has the potential to have frozen up, so just watch your step. Don't want to get caught out on any icy, slick, or slippery spots. More 20s up north in the Adirondacks and for a select few over in Vermont. Zooming out, you can see lake effect now taking over in the wake of that bigger portion of the system. Futurecast shows that will be relatively steady through the day for parts of the Adirondacks. If anything makes it to the Capital District, nothing more than a few flurries. That lake effect north and west could continue into Friday morning, actually. Lake effect snow warning is in effect for northern Herkimer and all of Hamilton counties. Some in these highlighted areas could wind up with up to an additional half foot of snow. The rest of us, like I said, just some flurries. 35 and windy today, 30 and breezy tomorrow. Still very chilly on Saturday after a cold start, 32 in the afternoon. Cold, but more clouds on Sunday. Monday, 41 with rain and snow showers, depending on the timing of that system. And then plain old rain with a high of 48 on Tuesday. Wednesday, looking like a high of 42 with quieter conditions.
Thank you, Matt.